What's good, family? What's good, YouTube? What's good, beautiful people of the internet? Welcome back again to our YouTube channel. In fact, if this is your first time visiting our wonderful YouTube channel, kindly make sure to subscribe. I will never get tired of saying this. Kindly subscribe for me. Kindly subscribe for us. So yeah, today I'm on the Cornish Road. So today what I just want us to talk about is 2023. Is Qatar still worth visiting after the World Cup? So I've listed a few things down that might interest you. So don't go anywhere, stay. So yeah, so for those of us who didn't know, now this was the road that was closed during the World Cup. Now during the World Cup, a lot of things changed, and for people who don't live in Qatar or who have never been in Qatar here, might as well think this is just how the place looks like. But it has never always been like this. But just for the World Cup, this road over here was closed. So now back to the real deal. Just like I was saying, is Qatar still worth visiting after the World Cup? During the World Cup, a lot of people traveled in to Qatar, and most of them came here for job, for work. I mean, most of them also came to visit family and friends, because most of the people who came here already had people who were living here. For example, most of them had friends and families who were already living here and all of that. Yeah. So just like I was saying, so now the World Cup is done. The whole place kind of looks empty, basically because it has been raining for the past 3 weeks. So you can see it's 4:55 p.m. and the sun is already, it has already dropped. There is no sun, but this is not the usual Qatar we used to know. We are already in winter. We are still in winter, and for quite some time now it has been raining. This has never happened. Oh God, this guy distracted. Hi. Yeah, so just like I was saying, now the World Cup is done. Someone might ask, I know even a lot of people on my channel were asking me like, what are you going to do after the World Cup? Because most of my content were based on the World Cup. I was talking about things about the World Cup this, World Cup that, World Cup this. But now the World Cup is over. How is Qatar like after the World Cup? So this is how Qatar looks like. Very peaceful. Just like I said earlier on, during the World Cup, most of the fans or most of the people who came in here purposely came for the World Cup. Most of them also came to visit friends. But now that the World Cup is finished, now these are the real people who live in Qatar, like myself. I'm still here. And most of the World Cup, decorations are still around, like this one over here. I'm sure it was built for the World Cup for pictures, and it's still here. Yes, guys, so it sounds a little bit noisy over here because now the Islamic Museum Art is open now, and most people are, visiting in here. The fountain is on. That is why, they sound like. So yeah, Qatar is worth visiting 2023. I tell you why. Look at the skyline behind me. It's just beautiful, right? So now, even if you don't want to come to Qatar for anything, it's just a peaceful place, and I'll urge each and everyone. So now I'm just going to make my way into this museum. It's been a very long time since I went there because it was closed during the World Cup. For what reason, I don't know. Maybe I think it's for maintenance reasons. So now it's opened, and yeah, let's go check it out. Okay guys, so I finally made my way all the way up to the museum. So that's the museum up there, and there's this beautiful view over here. So it's very chilling. You can see where I'm sitting. If my phone goes, that's all, I will die. But yeah, the grip is very firm. I'm not gonna let go of my phone. So, just like I was saying, the World Cup is over now. And for myself, I thought maybe okay, so the World Cup is over now. What's next? What can Qatar boast of? But most of us have been in Qatar here for half a decade now, like 5 years, and we didn't come here because of the World Cup. Most of us are here to work. So now I think the 2022, no, let's say 2023, the travel policies has also changed as well. Actually, Qatar is much better now than before. The place is very open. Like before, you know, I don't know, but this is an Islamic country. I swear to God, you need to respect their rules and their decision, their custom, and their culture. You understand? So if Qatar loses its custom, its religion, you're not even talking about religion. If they lose their taste of, that strictness, then Qatar will be nothing. Because this is what makes Qatar, excuse me to say. So now that the World Cup is over, now I have this friend in the UK. He told me he wants to come here with his wife, not girlfriend. He wants to come here with his wife. They got married recently. He wants to come here with his wife, and they just want to get away from everything. Just come here and chill. But then he says he's not going to come. I asked him why. He said because he heard so much about Qatar that you cannot even wear bikini. I'm like, bro, you cannot be walking on the street with a bikini. If you go to the beach, okay, it's a public beach. Yeah, it's allowed. You can put on your bikini, but it's not like. It's not even written anywhere. You just don't need to be skimpy all around. Just like I said, you just need to respect their rules and their culture. And also earlier on, I was saying that most of the tourist attraction places are being opened now, just like this place over here. Trust me, the last time I came here was like 2 years ago. I think I came here in 2020, 2021, 2023. It's almost like 3 years now. Yeah, that was the last time I came here. And during the World Cup, I think this place was closed for renovation or for maintenance. I don't know I don't know the real fact. But during the World Cup, this place was closed. Just hold on, I'm going to show you around. It's a very beautiful place. Most people come here with their family, their loved ones to chill. So it all boils down to Qatar is not a boring place. You can still visit 2023 after the World Cup. Let's look at that. See where I'm sitting. It's scary, right? If you're scared of height, please don't come here. So that's the skyline over there behind me. That's Cornish City Center and all of that. So let me flip the camera so you can see the other side of it. Yeah, so guys, I'm still here. So now there's something else that I want to talk about. Let's talk about how one can visit Qatar in 2023 and the cost of living here. So over the period that I've been in Qatar here, I must say it depends on the kind of job you do and your monthly salary. So let's say there is no way if you are receiving 10,000 riyals per month, you will say Qatar is expensive. Obviously, you will not say Qatar is expensive because with a salary as much as 10,000, you can enjoy Qatar. But if you are with a very minimum wage of salary, and let's say people are earning as low as 1,500 riyals, trust me, you will definitely say Qatar is expensive. So now let's talk of people who want to come to Qatar in 2023. Now you can visit the MOI website and apply for a free visa on arrival. I think I made a video, I made it public today. Yeah, I made it public today. So if you want to come to Qatar with a freelance, not a freelance visa, with a free visa, yeah, you can head onto my channel. I think that video will be there before this one. So you can visit my channel and check that out. Over 94 countries with a free visa. And some of the countries can stay as long as 180 days in Qatar here. But if you don't make it up to, or if let's say your country didn't make it to this 100, and if your country didn't make it to this 94 countries that have a visa free to Qatar, you can still apply. It's an electronic visa and it's not that expensive. You just need to check the requirement, and if you qualify for the requirement that is needed, I think coming to Qatar will be very smooth and successful. So now also the cost of living here, just like I was saying, the cost of living here is not too expensive and it's not too cheap. Qatar is like a 7-star country, if you ask me. I know there have been some few conspiracies around it during the World Cup, but hey, we are still here and we are alive, we didn't die yet. Yeah, so transportation is not that expensive. because the metro is there. Now, if you, okay, so since we're talking about transportation, I live in Bin Umran, which is still in Doha. It's not too far from Doha, even though 90% of the population in Qatar here are based in Doha. Like 90% of everyone lives in the capital city. So I live not too far. I think it's the southern or northern part of Doha. So I just joined the electronic bus, and then it took me to the metro station. So from the metro station, I just tapped my card, which was just 2 riyals, and then I came to Cup Qatar. Then from Cup Qatar, I came to this museum. So just imagine, I spent just 2 riyals to come all this way, which is less than close to 20 kilometers, and it's just 2 riyals. So it depends on your means of transportation. So if you want to travel cheap, yeah, you can go with the bus and just go with the metro as well. But if not, even fuel, I mean, gas prices are not that expensive also over here. Yeah. Okay guys, so I'm still outside now. I just came back to Cup Qatar to join the metro and head back home. So yeah, just like I was saying, it's worth visiting. Qatar is still worth visiting. The people over here are very welcoming, and so if you have plans to visit Qatar, just make your budget well and come visit. Yep, come visit. So on this note, thank you for being part of today's video. My name is Malik Sterling. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I love you all.